On Thursday, 24th of February 2022, Russia launched a large-scale invasion of Ukraine. This was an act of war. In the 20th century alone, how many millions were murdered by the forces of fascism? How many were slaughtered by tyrants of terror who sought absolute and limitless power? Who would have believed that today, in Europe, the citizens of Ukraine, a democratic, independent state, would be under attack, tortured by the sinister hand of a delusional dictator who seeks to bring nothing but misery, destruction, and death? Who profits from this vanity? This is a fool's paradise. History has shown that trying to suppress the human spirit by brute force in the long run cannot succeed. Others have tried and failed. Absolute tyrants once ruled upon these lands, mass murderers long gone, yet their shadows still lie waiting. The circle of civilization continues to turn. Enemies breed hatred which festers from within, emboldened by the spineless apostles of appeasement. In the name of justice, remove your army of oppression. Abandon your false claims to the soil of Ukraine. This is our task. The strong, the brave, the wise, wherever you are, we must gather, united in spirit and resolve. We must not only renew, but also strengthen our commitment to those core principles we cherish: rule of law, democracy, the remarkable achievements of humankind, as manifest in the arts, science, and technology. We must aim to harness all these positive forces to establish faith in a future that is illuminated by the eternal light of freedom. The time to act is now. We must constantly remind ourselves that the voice of human rights emerged out of the savagery of the past, when innocent children, women, and men were bullied, raped, tortured, and murdered on account of their individual differences and perceived inferiority. If history teaches us anything, it is that appeasement inevitably ends in surrender and ultimately leads to enslavement. If we are destined to perish in our struggle for freedom, take note of the words of the national poet of Scotland, Robert Burns, who wrote, "Tyrants fall in every foe, liberty in every blow, let us do or die." We must stand alongside the forces of resistance in Ukraine. We must honor those who fought valiantly for our freedom in the past and support those who are willing once again to sacrifice their lives to defeat any dictator who wishes to bring darkness, misery, death, and mayhem into our world. Know us by our courage, not by our fear. We are not here to be cowed, afraid to speak aloud and express the truth to any tyrant who chooses to spit bilious hate upon us and threatens to destroy our way of life. We must stand with Ukraine, its heroic president and citizens, stand against this warlord, protect the principles of democracy, and preserve the eternal light of freedom.